And welcome back everyone to Lima Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing something different. Now, I've not uploaded in a week and I felt like I needed to post something, and I feel like this is just something, a one-off I'm going to do, but it might be something. Now, there's a lot of free-to-play games out there, and people sometimes download them and think, oh, free-to-play, God, that's good, I'm going to play for a game for free, you're not going to need to pay for anything. But most games have a little bit of a, I would say, you get underrated. It's hard to explain. Basically, free to play doesn't always mean free to play. What it means is free to play at a disadvantage. Now, this is the first game I'm going to do. I've mainly done it for Warthunder because it's a game I've got probably the most hours and the most money I've put into it. So I know I've played free to play in this game, and then I put money into it, so I know what it's about, and I can understand the concept of this game. And I have over 100,000 hours, yeah, over 1,100 hours, give or take, on it. Now, the new update for the British tanks just came out, and yeah, you think, oh, nice, British tanks, some new tanks to play with, yeah, cool. Although it was kind of locked, so what the guys can do, depending on when or how many tanks they've got in the tree, they kind of decided to lock it unless you buy a bundle. So I bought the cheapest bundle, which was £8. So straight out the bat, they locked something, but it's not locked forever. It's locked for about 2 weeks usually, and then you can get it. So we're gonna jump into the game. Quick arcade with the tanks, and I'm going to talk a little bit about just the kind of free to play aspect of this game. And it's not free to play. I call this game a free to play to a certain point. Okay, the thing is, the free to play is, you can play a game free to play like this, completely free to play, and have a lot of fun, but you'll also take you maybe twice as long to lock a single vehicle than it is for somebody who's paying. Now, it doesn't mean you have a disadvantage, it just means it'll take longer. So, it's different. I bought the bundle because it was £8 and I wanted to get some tanks, and I wanted to try the new British tanks out, taking it to Cromwell's and stuff like that. I love Warthunder, it's a great game, but it's got some issues I've still got to thing with it, and yeah. So, the tanks in this game are very good. Now, I've played a lot of game in my old channel, I had a lot of footage of this, and I'm quite good at it. I used to be good at it, I've not played in a while. So, this series, I'm going to probably, I don't know if it is a series, I need to wait and see, but I'm thinking about maybe just talking about games that say they're free to play, and go and trying them out, and explaining to you what's free to play in it, and what they're actually charging, and how they're making their money off it. With Warthunder, it's quite simple. They make their money off premium tanks, which give you more RP, which is more experience towards other tanks in the game, and give you more lions, which is the currency for buying vehicles and buying modules, which kind of upgrade your vehicle a little bit. And also you've got premium, which is another thing. It adds doubles your experience you earn per game. So if you're, say I'm playing a game now, I will explain to you when the game's over. Say I play a game and I get 2,000 experience with premium activated. I've got a premium activated, which it says up there. I have 17 days, which is about roughly £8. So about 30 days is about £8, which isn't too bad. Yeah, the more I guess the more valuable, the more amount of money you put into the premium, the more the more money you put in the premium, the more days you'll get. But it gets better the more money you put in. So 365 days is probably the best investment in the long run. But you might not get bored of the game by then. So this is a new map they brought out. It's a very, very awesome map. I actually really enjoy it. It's a kind of dusty map. It's Tunisia, I think it's called, and I really like it. We're gonna go around this way. So also you get eagles, which you can buy premium tanks with, like I said, and we're gonna go through here. A lot of this environment is destructible now, which is awesome. I'm feeling there's gonna be some guys around here somewhere. I'm a bit worried. Probably, guys. Hope my turret gets up on time, because nah, my turret's dead. So that was a good start. This may not be long. I just kind of wanted to choose some gameplay and fill it in. So I was saying, premium it's you don't need to invest in it. You know, I played up to was tier 3 in vehicles, which is the third type of vehicle. I'll show you a little bit more once I finish the game. The third type of vehicle that you get now, tier 3 are usually mid range vehicles. You know, they're not the best, but they're not the worst. Tier 1's usually biplanes and vehicles that were maybe 19, you know, 19 1939 or below is tier 1. Got this guy here who's in the Callop, which is like a tank with rockets on it. But talking about premium vehicles, that's probably the most expensive premium tank in the game. About 7,000 eagles. So you're talking about a lot of money for this tank. You know, that tank there, the Calliope, is probably upwards of about £30. If you're really into a game, you're investing that. I'm not going to invest in a tank for £30. I think it's absolute lunacy, and you might be like, that's not really, but it is. It's, to me, it's absolute lunacy for one vehicle. It's crazy. I'm gonna get up here and shoot him in the side. I'm looking for his ammo rack, which is about there. We can get through it. This guy's a very thick armor, and I died to T-34 again. The same guy killed me twice now. One shot. He knows where to hit the Cromwell, right through the front. Yeah, ammo racked me. Right, we're gonna leave because I'm doing terrible, and I can't really want to. I just want to show you a big gameplay. I'll do more gameplay when it's a game I don't really need to invest. I should have done this as a voiceover instead of just doing it in game while I'm talking. You can't see the XP. I'm going to do that next time. I won't do this time. I just really want to get the video out tonight. So we're going to go on and talk about the premium itself. So right now, premium here. As you can see, the more premium, the more eagles you buy, the more you save. So the most you can buy is 25,000, which is about £100. Give or take about £100, so quite expensive. I think this is in dollars, so no, that's £50, I'm sure. Let's check it. Let's check the price. Euros, right? So 114 euros is roughly about £90. So £90 for that, right? So that to 25,000 will get you 365 days of premium. So a full year premium, okay? And you probably could still invest in about a bunch of premium tanks, or you can invest into boosting research this way as well. Now we'll look at some of the premium tanks, premium vehicles all in general. Well, I'm trying to think of the most expensive ones, you know. So we got the Callop, which is 10,000 eagles. That is £40 for that tank. You know, in my eyes, that is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That is stupidly expensive for a tank, and I would never pay that much money for it. T28 is quite still expensive, but you're not having to invest that for all the tanks. There is cheap tanks and cheap vehicles, 400 eagles, which is about £1. So for premium vehicles. Now, if you were going to invest in this game, and you can clearly tell I've invested a few premium vehicles. Premium is good, is great, but having a premium vehicle is better, mainly because if you have premium and a premium vehicle, you're going to earn 3 times the XP you normally earn with none of that. So right now I have the premium Mustang, the premium Typhoon. Now these two vehicles, this vehicle here comes with a bundle for £15, experience, research, some other stuff with it. This is not investing in that plane. That plane used to be good, it's not good anymore. But this is a good plane, I would say, for people to start with, to invest in the British tree. It's powerful, it's strong, but there's also other stuff you can do in this game. So we've talked about having, you know, you can buy premium, which will increase your, you know, the amount of XP and money you'll make per game. As you can see, I've got a million eagles lines, which should seem like a lot, but it's not really, because some vehicles are incredibly expensive. For instance, a Hunter Hawker to train the crew is 280,000 eagles lines. So if you go around, you will see also there are special events that happen where you can get a premium vehicle free. So this vehicle here is a P39N, a Cobra, the Polishki SU vehicle. This was a free vehicle. It's a free premium vehicle. I got an event. You had to do a certain amount of things to get it. So that can happen as well. So I was going to look at one more thing to show you guys before we call it. and I talk about what this game, what this game you should be doing with this game, right? You can also buy a thing called a talisman. Now this increases the reputation you earn per game. Now that's basically, if you put in a talisman on a vehicle, you're basically making the vehicle a premium vehicle. Now, in a sense of paying for, say, the VK107, it's 6,000 and has a 250 reward. You can pretty much invest into this, a talisman, for quarter of the price of that, and have a better premium bonus and better XP per game. So there is no sense of buying premium vehicles. There's really not, unless you're really needing the money, the credits, you know, the lines. Then there's no need. There's no need to invest in a premium vehicle at all, unless the premium vehicle is like the, for instance, a B25 for the German tree. That you, for some reason, you can just go and play in the American tree. You can go invest and just play it there. You know, you don't have to buy it for the German tree. So I would not buy a premium. I would not pay for premium vehicles. That was my mistake, and you shouldn't do it. Right. So try to think. This game is not free to play. It's, well, it is in a way, but it's not. It's that's hard to say. It's free to play up to here. See here? And every tree. See here? Yep. Free to play up to tier 3. After that, it'll take you weeks to just get one vehicle. Maybe months to get up to tier 4. It's just no point. You need to invest premium. And people don't understand that. So, it's free to play to a certain amount. But other than that, it's pay to play. It's so pay to play. Then, if you can take the time, and you have the time to invest in a game, and you have time to invest in one game, then it's free to play for you. This is what I'm going to say. If you have time to invest in one game, it's free to play. If you don't have the time to invest in a game like this, it is not free to play. It is basically pay to win. If you want to get to the top, like me, I've put 1,200 hours into this game at probably max, and I've put probably a couple of £100 in, and I'm still 1,000 hours in, and I'm not even max level. I'm still 82, I'm still 18 levels of 100, and I've nowhere near got all the vehicles. The only country I've got most of the vehicles for is probably Britain with planes. I've got one plane to get, 1, 2, 3 planes to get because they just got added. Germany with tanks, I've probably got most of them. Just a few tanks down here. And yeah, it is. So, if you want to play Warthunder, it's worth a download. It is a good game. It's very fun. But like I said, you don't expect to be not paying money for it, because if you want to play this game for the long run, you will invest. If you enjoy this game, you will invest in it, and you will enjoy it. I enjoyed the game, so I invested in it, and that's what I did for a long time. Now, the next episode I'm going to probably do is maybe Warframe, because it's another game I've got a lot of hours into it, and I can explain a little bit more about that game. That game has a different type of investment, and it's very, very, I'd say it's a very, very good free-to-play game compared to this. But none of again, I do love Gaijin, and I love this game to bits, but it still has a bit of a problem with tearing in and out, and you know, battle rains, and the way they've put the tanks and planes together. It's not right at the moment, and I would say if you're a newcomer, you won't need to worry about it, because it's only really kind of suggests to tier 5 and above, tier 5, and that's it. But if you're a newcomer, then you don't need to worry about what Gaijin's messed up now. Once you get to tier 5, then you will realise, because you've got enough time in the game, that you'll realise that tier 5 has been messed up a little bit, and you can get invested into it. Maybe, hopefully they'll fix it by then. But guys, if you like this video of me talking about a free play game, which I'll be doing maybe more of, I'm hoping to, leave a like and a comment. Yep, and we'll see you next time. Bye.